Well, ladies and gentlemen, the stock market bloodbath is continuing. It's currently about 2:40 p.m. We're about 20 minutes away from power hour, and the markets, like I said, it's not looking good. The Russell's down 0.8%, the Nasdaq's down 1.7%, SPY's down 1.4%, and we have the Dow down 1.2% as the mighty old VIX is up over 16%. So in this video, you guys know the drill. We got to break down the markets, stocks, my thoughts on everything, what I'm doing right now. So hit the like button, subscribe, join my Patreon, and make sure to get some free money from Moomoo. 5 stocks, each of which could be valued up to $3,500. All you have to do is use my link down below, deposit up to $100, and you could get some free stocks. Use that link, get your money, guys, and let's get right into the video. So like I said, SPY, everything all across the board right now is selling off. Volatility is spiking up. And let's start off this video by looking at the VIX, guys. Take a look. The VIX has really been gaining steam, not just in the beginning of the day, right? I mean, it was up earlier in the day, but after 12:45 on the East Coast here about 3 hours ago, 3 hours ago, this thing has really been gaining steam. It really just erupted at about 1 p.m. Look, VIX went from 21 points to 24 points, roughly a 15% spike in just the past 2-3 hours. And during that same time period, SPY went down about 1.5%. Take a look here, guys, from about, 456 to 449. Look at that, about a drop of 1.5% intraday. And Triple Q had a drop, I think it was roughly the same. About actually a little bit more, 1.65% of a drop intraday as we saw that VIX spike. So what I'm looking at right now on the intraday chart is whether or not Triple Q is going to take out the pre-market lows and the lows from about 30 minutes prior to me filming this video. Those lows are about 300. They're at about 359, 360. I'm telling you, if we do break those lows, it's not going to be pretty for Triple Q. It's not going to be pretty. This might end up going down. We have a couple of downside gaps to fill. One's at 353. If that were to break and we take out 350, this is probably going to start selling off pretty quickly. And I'm not trying to be a fearmonger. I'm not trying to tell you guys, sell out of your stocks. The world's ending. Markets are about to collapse, because nobody knows what exactly is going to happen. But I'm just telling it to you guys how I'm seeing it, what the charts are telling me. I'm keeping it real with you guys. And it seems like this inflation number is taking a toll on the markets. You know, we got that initial rally this morning. You know, it was a bull trap, kind of a fake out rally after we dropped pre-market. If you guys take a look here, Triple Q dropped once that CPI number came out. And then once the market opened, we saw a huge rally for the first hour. And now we're dropping right back down. So today is the definition of volatility. And again, if we take out 360 on the bottom side, this could start slipping fairly quickly. So keep that in mind and be careful, guys, and trade accordingly. And just be prepared. Be prepared for anything. And same thing with SPY. Actually, SPY is a little bit different because Triple Q did not break out of the pre-market or break under the pre-market lows yet, but SPY did. SPY did, guys. Take a look. SPY's pre-market lows were 451. We actually got all the way down to 449.50 about 20-30 minutes prior to me filming this video. Now we are seeing a bit of a relief rally back over 451, which is nice. I guess you can say that is a good sign for the bulls in the very short term. But if bears get us back under 450 on SPY, this has some downside gaps to fill as well. 445, 440, that is where it could be going. So markets are extremely volatile, guys. VIX is on fire. We only have a couple of stocks. Well, at least I only have a couple of stocks that are green on my watch list right now. DraftKings, SoFi, LH, GameStop, Snapchat, and Airbnb. And we have to talk about some of these stocks in this video. So if you are finding value in the video thus far, hit the like button, subscribe, drop me a comment, let me know your thoughts. And we got to just continue trucking along, guys. These markets are the definition of insanity. If you look at this chart on SPY just from November, look how crazy this market we've been living in has been. It's nuts. And you guys that follow my channel, you know We cover this stuff every day. This has been a very unpredictable market, which is why it's been difficult to trade this market, to be honest. But we have been making some moves. You guys in my Patreon know we have been making some moves, but maybe not as many moves as we were making back in, let's say, the summer heading into September, October. That's just the reality of the matter right now. So in the midst of this crazy red market, today alone, we have some stocks that are absolutely on fire, and some that look pretty decent that could be a little bit in the red. Number one's Airbnb. Airbnb, they report earnings on the 15th, so that's in 5 days from now. What is that? Next Tuesday, something like that, Tuesday. They report earnings probably after market hours. Let me double check. Yeah, after market hours. And look at Airbnb, guys. These past couple of days, this stock has been catching fire. Today it's up 3.2%. It's breaking out of the moving averages very clearly, which has been, these moving averages have been resistance for a good couple of weeks at this point. And now we're approaching a critical resistance at $180 per share, which was a sticking point in September into November, and also back in December into January a little bit. So if we end up reporting strong numbers, guidance, all that good stuff, if we see strong demand for Airbnbs because people are traveling again, they've been doing this, right? If we see these numbers come out that are strong, Airbnb could go higher. But what worries me a little bit, because not everything's sunshine and rainbows, guys, there's always possibilities for downside, obviously. Since this stock has gone up so much in the past couple of days, past 2 weeks to be specific, it's up $40, about 30%. Since it's up so much, if they report numbers that aren't that great, maybe they disappoint, this run-up, 30% run-up, could easily evaporate in a couple of days. We've seen it happen before. It's very possible. So that's something to worry about, or just to keep in the back of your head. But if this thing, like I said, I have my alert at 180. If we take out 180 on good earnings, good guidance, this stock could go 200 plus. That's what I think. I could be wrong, but it could go 200 plus in my opinion. So watch out for Airbnb, ticker symbol ABNB. Activision Blizzard, although it's not really moving in either direction today, it's pretty much at break even. This is one that is slowly starting to break out again. Do you guys remember we got that news a couple of weeks ago? When was that? About a month ago. Wow, it's already been a month. Jeez. That went by fast. We got news that Activision is being bought out by Microsoft for about what? $70 billion, something crazy like that. We got that news. Activision shot up like crazy. It cooled off from $93 to about 80, 75, 80. We consolidated for a good couple of weeks, 1-2 weeks, and now we're starting to break out again. You guys can see it's above the 50 moving average. We're slowly at a multi-day, multi-week high at this point. And honestly, I think this gap from 80 to $90 could fill again. I think this might shoot towards 90 again. I think they were bought out. Was it for $90 a share? Maybe something like that. 90, $95 a share. There might be more upside in this stock. Seriously, guys, there might be more upside in the stock in the short term as a trade, and I'm seriously considering it. The chart looks good. We're clearly reversing. We're seeing a golden cross. We consolidated for a couple weeks. Now we're breaking back out. Activision might be a nice play overall in these crazy markets. I'm watching it for sure. Ticker symbol ATVI. And the next one is Micron, which this thing is ripping today again. It's up 4.2%, up $3.72. Clearly, the uptrend is holding right now. You guys can see we held a higher low recently at about 76, another one at 80. We broke out of both moving averages. Now we're trading in the low 90s. We're also on top of that. Take a look at this, guys. We're noticing an inverse head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Again, we're breaking out above the moving averages. And sure, it might be a little bit overbought in the short term. Maybe we consolidate at about 89, 90, 91 bucks for a couple of days. But ultimately, this right shoulder and the inverse head and shoulders pattern will complete anywhere from 97, 98 to $100 a share, in my opinion, of course. And that means from 90 to 100, we have $10 of upside, right? We have more upside in this stock. And who the heck knows, it might even break out. By the looks of it, with how aggressively it's been moving, it might even break out of 98 and make a new high on this 4-hour chart. I would not be surprised if that were to occur. So that's it for this video, guys. Airbnb, Activision, Micron, those are some thoughts on the markets, kind of what I'm seeing based on the charts right now as we are getting into power hour. So let me know your thoughts. Drop me a comment, hit the like button, subscribe. Make sure to join my Patreon if you guys want my buy, sells, call outs, morning update videos, plus more. That's linked down below on Patreon. And you guys could also get some free money from Moomoo. Use my link down below, deposit $100 with Moomoo, and you could get up to 5 stocks, each of which could be valued up to $3,500. Get your money, link down below. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a great one. Peace out.